What's up, Vault Hunters? So we're back in Borderlands 3. I've got my siege mustache on, and we're ready to go and help out Rhys with his Maliwan problem. So here we go. I don't need to go to the drop on this one. I can literally just navigate there because I've already been to this location. So, oh, there we go. Back down to Promethea. I feel like this is maybe trying to jump off my face. But we'll see. See if we can last it out, the siege.
Once you get to the secret VIP entrance, Zero will let you in.
Excellent. That's exactly the kind of respect I deserve.
That we blew up his ship. Probably crying somewhere in a fondue
do that.
Superfan! Oh, hope you don't mind me listening in.
But your echo encryption is broke as hell.
I had a chat with Katagawa. He thought he could win a war from an anti-grav swimming pool. So I gave him a little push.
Let's go, go, go. Still having my boost problems. Okay. Here we are. Atlas HQ.
Let them hear your
Home of
rage.
Rhys and Zero. Oop. Howdy, friend. I have a weird selection of guns on. What do we got here? What do we got? Okay, still got my get up gun. I probably should have cleared out my pockets before we left, but am I at level 12 yet? I am. Let's have that. And we'll stick with that because it's probably got better perks. Okay. Not very keen on this specific pistol type, never have been. But it's nice to have lots of different ways to play, lots of different feels for stuff. That's what keeps the game interesting. And different people have different tastes, so what I don't, really prefer, someone else may absolutely love. That's to do with my ordering being a little bit off. I like having things in a certain kind of order. To be honest, it's nothing mysterious. It tends to be more like smallest to biggest, but just falling off. Can't have it fall off before the end of the siege. What would Rhys think? He won't think I'm committed. Mind you, a number of people watching this on YouTube may think that I should be committed.
Here, buddy. Open up the door. Oh, great. Now Zero's missing. I guess I'll buzz you in myself.
Tash Brothers. Somehow this thing feels sweaty as well. I'm not sure how that works. I don't think I'm sweating.
Good to see you, my boy.
Did it come with sweat?
Come up to my office/museum grade aquarium and I'll get you that tasty key fragment. Now I just have to find where Zero disappeared to. Easy, Liam. Vault Hunter to me. VIP.
I'm going to try a different flavor.
Oh, sorry, sir. Wow, a real Vault Hunter. Right away, sir.
see how we do with this one.
Welcome to Atlas. Rebuilt this place from the foundations. The old Atlas was just a pile of glass sand and bankruptcy filings when I got here.
If I was truly committed, I would have just bothered
I'm
to
gonna enjoy watching it burn from the inside out.
Get over
grow
it,
my own
Kanagawa.
one, but,
You can't hold the city. The key fragments slipped through your fingers, and now you're losing your grasp on reality. That's 3 hand things right there. Yeah, you can't get past my defense turrets. What the hell? That was the defense command center. Oh no. Rhys! All troops to the courtyard. Where the hell is Zero?
let's go, let's go.
The turrets were sitting ducks.
Get out of here,
We cannot
guys.
lose Atlas.
This is not your weapons factory. Weapons company. This is not your manufacturing company. Is everyone working together? Oh, those are guys. I thought they weren't pulling their weight. Stop saluting! You're gonna get me killed? It was an interesting choice to bring Rhys over from Tales from Borderlands and then put him into Atlas. It's good to have Atlas back in the game. I don't think we really had Atlas in Borderlands 2, but they were very prominent in Borderlands 1. Oh, I thought I was being rezzed. Yeah, very prominent in Borderlands 1 and very prominent in all the stories. Like between the corporations, really the two biggest hitters are Hyperion and Atlas. So yeah, and the story of Tales from the Borderlands 1 really does sort of explain a lot of that. I may do a playthrough of Tales from the Borderlands. I don't love it, but I guess I don't hate it. I can live with Tales from Borderlands 1, albeit there's a number of things they bring into the story and do with the license that I just really don't know how most of it gets okayed, but Gearbox obviously have a little bit of a funny opinion about their stuff at the moment, and they're not too precious about people playing with their toys. So yeah, I guess we got to trust to some extent that someone knows what they're doing. Definitely hope that someone knows what they're doing, given that Tales from the Borderlands 2 was an absolute travesty from what I played of it, which was a few hours, but it was just diabolically bad writing, uninteresting characters, majoritively. There was some little flashes in there of things that you could think, you know, could have some potential, could have some fun. I can't remember their names, but the robotic character was quite interesting from the get-go. And there's a kind of almost like a female kind of Krieg. There's like a chick that's sort of a bit of a psycho, but she seemed like she could be a bit of a laugh. But outside of that, oops, I didn't mean to hold that. Outside of that, it was just painful. Every single moment of being in it was painful, and it just got to a point where things were so bad. This thing's just walking down my face. So bad that I was just done. I don't refund games very often, particularly not in what I would consider my favourite license. This thing's terrible. Wow. Imagine if you were having to go to a party with this thing. This would be terrible. So I'm gonna give people some fair warning here. This is a product review. These are off of Amazon. These are assorted mustaches, and as you can see, two of them at the moment just sitting still are just coming off of my face, and I'm freshly cleaned. I have showered very recently, so it's shouldn't be me, but yeah, imagine you're taking those to a party or an evening out. These are going to be a disappointment. I will confess, these did not cost the earth. My budget for making YouTube content at current is effectively zero. So I did not break the bank on this particular accessory. I'm going to I want to try and see this siege out, so I'm going to try my best not to move my upper lip too much. So I might talk a bit funny to try and avoid that. And maybe we'll get through. I'll have to keep checking on it. And maybe I'll just talk a little less. But we'll try and clear out these guys.
Go and meet death.
And see how it goes.
Your best bud Zero stabbed you in the back. How's it feel, Rhys? Shut up, Katagawa. Zero.
Yeah, shut up, Katagawa. Shut up, Katagawa. Here I can probably pronounce my word if I try.
Zero is hunting down your soldiers.
No. Zero's loyalty is not in question. Wherever he is, he must have a good reason. You just focus on kicking out Maliwan. Oh, damn it. Null hounds. We can't reboot the turrets while their fields are active. Take them out. They're swarming all over the place.
No hounds are an interesting little addition. Just an enemy with a very specific
We
kind of
need those
purpose.
turrets online. Hurry, Vault Hunter. Eat it, Katagawa. Eat that tasty Atlas tech.
That's right, it's just a shortcut staircase.
Courtyard defenses are back online.
Oh my goodness, that was a crazy flying kick. That guy's going for a raise.
Survive this. Head through Atlas Tower. My troops are still holding.
But for those who don't know, Torg weapons, when you reload them, you throw them and they blow up, which is kind of just a thing. And they just have different things that they can do, but you can just fire a bullet and just throw them out. And then they can just do whatever they're doing. So these ones are kind of like bouncing grenades. So, just another way to translate your ammunition. Oh no, that was way too big of a lip movement. It's all gonna fall apart. I fear this mustache is already on the downhill. So there's a...
Soldier, don't you dare use your last words to slander Zero. Say you're being murdered by someone else.
So there's a Typhon de Leon voice log down here somewhere.
For a while after I found the vault, Atlas kept me on retainer, which is a fancy corporate word that means we'll pay you to sit around and do buckets. My contract had something called a non-compete clause, which I didn't read, because who reads contracts anyway? Big mistake.
On top of the on top of the lack of stickiness to this mustache, not that you want one that's really adhesive anyway, because you're just going to rip your face off when you're done, but I guess if you're drinking or something, then just make sure you do that at the end of the night, and not first thing the next day. But on top of that, it's kind of itchy. Itchy and tickly, and not like in a good mustache way. Sorry, friendly.
Robots, eat them alive.
I'm going to change it up a little bit. Switch out my ult. Oh, itchy. Oh, and I have a skill point as well. Yeah, let's just get the Rex in there. And we'll call in the other friend. I still haven't named my pet. I'm so useless. Oh. I see. I see what happened. Now. Booyah! You know that thing when you know you can't move or you can't do something, and then all of a sudden everything is amplified by like 10 times, so everything now is super itchy, and for some reason I feel like I have a lot of things to say. Can you penetrate that shield? That's right, I've got 2 lots of those as well. See. So this is the lobby for Atlas headquarters. It's a pretty cool building. So ammo.
Zero.
Checkpoint
Tell me
there.
you found something. Anything at all?
My spies are searching, but we have come up empty. There's no sign of her.
Damn it! Where the hell? I've been so busy with this stupid war. Maybe I could have. I don't know.
Rhys, I don't even want Atlas anymore. Your brand is over. I'll make more profit selling your employees organs than your guns.
Damn you, Katagawa! My brand!
So the Typhon de Leon box there, it's come back to me. So there's a number of these voice logs in each level, and I think it's if you get all the voice logs for that level, then the chest opens. So I must still be missing one. Actually, yeah, I remember there's one right by the end, so you'd either get that on another playthrough, or I can run on and do it and then come back, I guess. Another claptrap here.
Hey! Rough night? Yeah, I know he's dead. Let me have this! Guy must have been expecting some action. He was packing a serious firewall. Smart move. You never know what kind of nasty network someone's been interfacing with. Knew a guy who dated a TDR shotgun, and his wheel rotted right off his axle.
What? We got a big win! Woo! Woo! I can't celebrate properly. Kinda hurts. Right, now I've forgotten which way I'm going. It's the way in or the way up? That looks correct. I think also additional to the ability to throw your Torg weapon, I think that the amount of ammo that would be in the clip of that weapon is relevant to how much damage output it will do. So to throw it earlier does end up being quite potent with certain varieties.
Hostile. There.
gnolls.
Overwhelm them.
So the gnolls, my fire on my pets isn't going to be doing a great deal because these are entirely robotic. Hence why they have the shield bar, blue bar, and the yellow bar, armor bar. No flesh on them, they're cats. Yeah. I think it's worse for the fact that it's sort of floating. It's sort of biting at the sides and then floating, and that's sort of like
Do you have a backup plan?
giving a little tickle.
Oh crap!
Still gonna keep focused on. Oh wait. Yeah, still keep focused on. Oh no, I had no idea what I was doing with this. I was focused on this tree. That's right. Yes.
Okay. Well, we left the Viper driving the orbital laser, right? Maybe it's got enough juice left to take out that command ship. You gotta hold them off while I get it working.
So the last Typhon. I'm gonna do this just so I can show you how this works. So the last Typhon voice archive, I believe, is just down here. So that's the third one for this level. So these guys are going to hold it off for a minute while I just go and see if I can get that chest open.
Sometimes in life, you just don't know when you've reached your peak. But I started to wonder whether there were other vaults out there.
If the Atlas Corporation had retained Typhon de Leon, I'm sure they would have been more successful on Pandora. Ah, yes, your loot cache awaits.
Right, see, so yeah, she's signifying that I now have access to the chest. So these are spread throughout the game. There's that map piece there as well. Is that what I'm going to? I guess maybe it's going to be a treasure map showing us where the treasure is. Yeah. That'll be it. Give me some goodies. Okay, we've got some blue bits to sell. My pockets are full. And actually, I'm gonna ditch some stuff because I'm hoping we still have the opportunity for some more goodies to drop. With the blue side of things, oh, we need to go and turn that into Crazy Earl. So that's the lutogram that came from the like Dinkle bot, which was a Destiny 2 Easter egg enemy that we killed on the Skywell, the last kind of main area we were in. But I also want to keep an eye out because there's a gun that's come to my attention that I think is just a general drop in the game called a carbuncle, which is meant to be a pistol or hand cannon revolver, but it's meant to be pretty decent rare weapon, so a blue one. So we're going to try and watch out for that, just for something extra to be doing during this this playthrough. I presume I probably have had them at some point, but I don't remember using it. So, alright, that's that done. Let's go and help our buddies fend off the Maliwan assault. We also have a there's a radio antenna over here that we have to take out. The Calypsos are sending their signal out to the psychos throughout the galaxy, trying to recruit them and that, and so we are sabotaging these to try and slow the recruiting of more psychos to their cause. That's just another thing spread throughout to
This might actually work.
as a collectible. Really, it's a thing to tick off, but it's kind of a collectible. Ooh,
I want to see what
that's
your
pretty
guts
nice.
look
We've
like.
got smart bullets, tracker puck, literally a tracking puck. Cool.
Weakness is noted.
Spinning up the asteroid's reactors. We are only gonna get one shot.
A handy trick. That one.
This is pretty capable gun. That's a good one to have picked up. I like this.
Oh, they're on me. Deploying countermeasures. I can't get a target lock.
Take your shot.
I got it. Got it. Target locked. Firing.
Booyah!
It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Oh, wow. I am
Ah, this thing's done.
crying. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Vault Hunter Atlas is safe. Now I just have to find Zero.
Oh, don't worry about Zero, Rhys. He'll find you.
Your mind games won't work, Katagawa. Zero's on my side. Oh, see? He just walked in. I'm looking at him right now. Zero, man, everyone's just completely lost their... What? Zero, what are you doing? No! Oh, no! Oh, no! Vault Hunter, Zero's trying to kill me. He's the traitor. I know, I can hardly believe it myself.
This one's got a bit more surface area, so maybe we'll have some luck. It's the biggest one in the pack. Up we go.
You just
I can find
don't
the button.
get it.
I do have a guardian point, and we are just feeding into this first column.
Rhys, this whole war could have been nice and quick. I move in, take Promethea, and make Atlas a subsidiary of Maliwan. Then I make you vice president of Beach Drinks. We all win. That's how it works. That's how it's always worked. You were special, Rhys. I saw that. You brought this bottom shelf company back from the dead. With you in the family, we could have turned Maliwan into a universal monopoly. You and me.
Keep in mind, he killed most of his family.
Selling the only weapons anyone would ever need in all 6 galaxies. But I reached out my hand, and you spat in it, Rhys. So now you're not family. Just a competition.
Ooh, I want a sword. I think I had a shaving accident. It happens. That's why I purchased mustaches instead of risking any kind of serious injury. Really like this whole lobby area. It's cool. Feels executive. Feels a bit different. The aquarium vibes definitely give me memories of Bomb Island, which was a DLC for Borderlands 2. And a nice executive view here out into the rest of Promethea. Really cool, like the skybox and everything. It's just a really nice aesthetic. I wasn't expecting to enjoy big cities in Borderlands. It does seem out of place, but I can live with it. And certainly if they make it look, you know, tasty on the eyes. Here we go, Vault Hunters. Let's take this guy down.
Zero! Come on, man! I thought we were friends!
I mean, that's a heck of a hit.
You should have joined
Zero
the
has the
family,
skills.
Rhys.
Knock his helmet off. Right, let's see what our weaponry can do.
Pocket rats.
Can't remember what the bubble is doing, but I'm going to assume it's not a good idea to be in it. So he's making multiple copies of himself, so it's hard to determine which is the real Katagar Jr. in order to do decent damage. And I can't remember if there's a pattern to this or if it is just pot luck, so we will just try to kill everyone. And probably fail. Okay, so that's the real one, so we got a bit more of a chunk off on his health there. Ooh, get him, get him, get him. Go, rat, go. Real one again. Probably good if I was getting some more crits on this, but generator things I can blow up, and if he's on that, I think that kills his duplicates quickly before they come out, and will also keep his shield off. But I think there's either a very long cooldown on those, or I can only shoot those once. So.
Distract them.
Go, go, go. The more we can keep his shield off, the better. So that we don't have to keep chewing through that every time we get eyes on him. Ah, that's too slow there. Too slow. It's a real one again. Getting there. Well, this gun came at about the right time. We've done some good damage with that. It's been handy. Get out of it. Close, I think. That's the real one. There we go. Send them out. Blind my minions. That's it, so now he's into his death animation. We got that cleaned up. That was actually easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought he was going to actually be a bit of a challenge, but he's obviously been keeping on top of everything. Nothing too special there. That's a shame. We could have got a nice gun off of him. But all good. Excellent. Well done to you.
That creep is finished.
Zero, I feared you had betrayed us.
I was on the hunt. Could not give myself away. Radio silence.
Like I said, Zero, I super trusted you the whole time, and it was
Gonna
completely
risk getting the
justified.
stash in my tea.
As for you, Vault Hunter, I owe you everything. You fought off an all-out corporate assault, saved my company, and killed my creepy business stalker. But before I give you this key fragment, one last thing to ask of you. Am I pulling off this mustache or what?
Yeah, love it, man. Love it.
Its glory is unrivaled, its shining countenance sublime. The stars in the sky have gone dim, for all their brilliance is here, on your face. It's pretty sweet.
Wow. Okay, that's it's a lot to take in. Thank you, Vault Hunter. I will remember that. Here you go. 1 vault key fragment as promised.
So
Destroyed. No more parties. Just cold space. Douche dust.
So the whole kind of point of that, with the option there and then him remembering it, is playing into the point that he's from Tales from the Borderlands, and the Tales from the Borderlands stuff, that's the sorts of things you come across constantly. You are constantly just talking to people, and you'll get a choice, and it will sort of vary to some extent how the story goes, and then they might remember that you said one thing or did another, and it sort of changes things just a little bit as you go through. So, nice little funny thing to chuck in. I don't need that anymore. Yeah, $50 versus $4.95. Oh, but I'm still interesting. I'm going to give that a moment, but we may have just had a crash. So that is something that is not very common with this these days, and definitely not on my PC, but it was one of the biggest issues at the start of Borderlands 3's the start of its life on console, because on the Xbox we had all kinds of problems with constant crashes, almost impossible to matchmake with people, to meet up with people. It was just absolutely stupid, and it definitely ruined the experience when the game first came out, and people were very upset with that. So let's kill that. What's happening, Vault Hunters? So I did have a bit of a technical issue there, and unfortunately my game crashed, and then I had some battery issues, so that previous session sort of fell apart. So we're now on the day after, and because the session was a little short, I'm just going to do a few little extras here. We'll go off and do some side questing or something, just to make that a bit more meaty. And the sort of real reason for carrying this on is that I do have 2 of these really bad mustaches left, and I felt that you know, I needed to use the whole pack up. This one I have literally just put on and feels like it's already falling apart, so maybe this won't be that long of a session, but we'll see how much time we get out of the mustaches, and then probably call it there. Right, actually I'll tell you what we'll do. We had the poster being a pain with the arms race stuff. Instead of a side quest, I think I should be able to just go in and do that at any level, so we'll go and do wait, I'm gonna have to probably navigate to that, aren't I? Can I go straight to it? Oh, actually I think maybe that is on Promethea. Sorry, it has been a hot minute. Yeah, Stormblind. Okay, we can just go straight in, so let's go and give this a whirl. I probably should have done this as a standalone thing, but I'll do this for this playthrough, just to make up a bit of time here. And then I will do a separate one with a higher character, just so it's a little bit more hectic. This had great potential, but this is going to be some griping here. I'll let these guys do their spiel.
Just yet. This old doll base was cheap as hell at auction and did not come with a maintenance team.
But as soon as you get the power on, you're gonna be our first contestant. In the meantime, we'll fill you in on the rules.
What have you done with my gear? Answer wisely.
Hey, you found rule number 1 on your own. Everybody starts fresh. No weapons, no shields, nada.
Legal wouldn't let us strip you naked, but otherwise, everything you own is back aboard Sanctuary.
Now, let's get those generators on.
Yes, let's. Oh.
Rule number 2, you get to keep any of that sweet, sweet gear you find on the island.
If you can get to the extraction station. If your team loses without extracting your hard-earned loot, it's all lost, amigo! Rule numero 3. The match is only over if everyone on your team dies.
Dead teammates can be revived at special respawn stations around the island.
I look a little like Axton. Maybe not with a mustache.
And finalmente, don't get caught in a murder cave.
Now, what's a murder cane, Sal?
Glad you ask. Surrounding the island is a murder hurricane that will shred the flesh and or metal off of a vault hunter in no time at all. As the show goes on, the safe zone will shrink down.
Once the safe zone reaches its final size, the big showdown begins. Kill the final boss to win the match and bring home all the glory.
Not to mention the loot.
You're all caught up, Vault Hunter. When you're ready, hit the start button.
And let the arms race begin!
So, I think this should just be a level appropriate, but this is a fun idea. This is one of the later pieces of DLC that was added to the game, and it's meant to be, you know, imitating Battle Royale games that are out there these days. So it would have been fun to see them do a little bit more with it. I assume the budget and time ran out. Didn't work out quite the way they were planning, so this ends up being a bit of nothing really. It's nice to have some more content, but it doesn't have really much variation to it. There could have been some cool things with, I don't know, roaming other enemies to kind of make it more interesting as you were pushed around in the storm, and all the null hounds. But you do get some specific bits of loot from here, and I think some of those are quite nice, so that could be a benefit. If I don't die immediately. Ooh, squishy enemy, that's what we want. I feel like I'm probably wasting time fighting this guy. I should probably just be getting a move on. But we'll do what we can. This should be getting me some fair XP as well, so might be over already. Get this guy down. I'm sort of determined to at this point. That's maybe a little bit better, that one. I can't actually remember whether I'm meant to be doing anything too specific. I think maybe little extra objectives come up when I get to certain areas of the map, but anything I get loot-wise, I can try and put them into little deposit boxes that are around, and that means I can save some of the gear that I find just in case I die, which is looking like it's probably a fair possibility. Especially when I stand out in the middle of the road. Probably doesn't help that I just played RoboCop, so now I think I'm a robot. Oh, I'm done with you. Get out of there. Let's try and open up some more loot boxes. Come on, give me something good.
Keep an eye on that murder cave, friends. It's coming for you.
2 of those on the go. Pretty sure I had a shot. Oh no, it's an AR. Let's give us the choices. Impressive.
Let the life bleed from you.
Get us a bit of progress. A little bit nicer. Oh, fall down. You're going to waste time. I was a mercenary once until I took 500 bullets in the knee. Out the old pistola. Oh no, I already did that. Oh, quick, 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 quick. What are you doing? There's a bunch of guys up here. And I'm not seeing that many chests. Perhaps not the best location for me to have come to.
Really?
The AR at the moment while I've got this bad boy. I'm gonna get punched off the map if I'm not careful.
For a highly lethal force of nature, that murder cane is surprisingly predictable.
I'm definitely wasting time. I really thought there was more gonna be up here. Better grab some ammo just in case. Try and get onto another area. Airdrop. Okay. That is just one that fell nearby. Or is that... Yeah, so we've got one there. Let's go and see what we can find in that airdrop. That might be a good source of loot for us. Oh, I gotta remember to keep my eye on the blues as well. I'm still looking to try and track down this carbuncle gun to give that a go.
A meager life, fitting death.
Real loud over here!
We can thank our sponsor for this airdrop. Go get it!
Oh, whoops. Not quite what I thought it was. Do this fire, why not? Wonk on with my camera there. You out of it. Whoop, don't fall. Okay, we got an SMG. I can do it. Oh no, it's another pistol. I'll take that. Pick it up. Okay, that's a better shield. Okay, so we got our first one. Oh, it's just a normal spinner. This is just a normal main game gun. But that is good to have. That's going to enhance our playthrough a bit. Definitely procrastinating far too much on a lot of this stuff. But that's good. I'm going to leave my pockets with a bit spare. There was another supply drop just in front of us. So we might get 2 of those, which would be good. Oh, right here. Wow.
Airdrop coming in. Don't say I never gave you nothing.
Whoa, what happened there? Ooh. I just realised this spinner is switching of its own accord. Oh no, it's doing both. Electric and corrosive. Nice. That definitely came at a good time. Getting some more goodies. For all my chatter about legendaries, obviously every time a legendary pops up, I have a little inside Iceman that just goes whee! And sometimes the exterior Iceman as well. Oops, I didn't even get a chance to read that. Look in a second. Right, if I die, I lose these if I don't put it in the storage. So I'll probably hold on to one of those just to aid me in getting through. Let's see what else I got there. The other one was cannot be used until extracted, the Dark Army. Okay, so on that basis, I want to go and put that one in a box anyway. And there is it these? That's the vending machine. Gear extraction. A gear extractor near me. Storm's closing in. I probably don't have time to get to those chests. There's not too much, so I guess I'm going to try for that gear extraction. So at least I've got this bit safe. Yeah, we'll come in and do another one of these. At least another one of these just on the side. So I've got corrosive and shock, but it's firing both. Interesting. No time for you. I think on the loot situation, like my main... Oh, it's down there. The main thing that really, you know, it should be that there's just more usability in more types of guns. Like, little inside Iceman should be going woohoo with things that aren't just legendaries. Like, legendaries is like a big woohoo. But, you know, there should still be, like, just other toys and bits and pieces you're picking up that are just great fun to use. The legendaries just need to be specifically a legendary. A really, really, really powerful thing. But, you know, or to bring the pearls back in. I don't think we got pearls in. I shouldn't do that while I'm getting shot in the back. Back up. Right, let's try that again quick. Right, if I just tap that, then that, and extract. That's fine. Okay, well I know that that is safe now. So we've definitely made some progress. If I die, I will lose this spinner. But I'm going to keep it on me because my chances of taking down the boss in that are going to be far better with this bad boy. I don't think there's obviously just general loot boxes around to pick up. Where else have we got an opportunity to go? We can go... That's the two we did. There is still that loot room over there, but... It's gonna be... Maybe I should have just done that before, but... 50 seconds. I don't think so. But we gotta do something, so... Let's head on over. Make sure I got... toys in the pocket. Excuse me. Whoa. Big and gnarly. Hey guys, come here and help me take out whoever's down here. Oh, murder cane stopped. Oh, that should be alright. I don't know why. I felt like I missed a whole wave of murder caning there, but I'm not going to complain because it's maybe going to have worked to my advantage and I might get these bits of goodies. Just dive out of the way in my chair there. I think it helped. That'd actually be quite a fun thing. Like, people sometimes naturally do that. It'd be quite interesting to maybe stick a thing on a game where, like, your body tracking in the seat could actually aid your dodging. I mean, it'd be hecka annoying for anyone else if you're in, like, a multiplayer game or something, but it could be hilarious. Okay, nothing there. Let's try this other box. 2 minutes still. Still got tons of time. I seem to end up with a weird kind of pace to this match, but don't worry about those greens. Just have a little explore just up the hill here. Any other random boxes? I do need to be careful that I don't get caught in the murder cane though, because if I do, then that will once again mean that I lose everything I've picked up. I don't want to go too far because I'm not really versed at this activity, so that's just normal pyrotech. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with this activity. I haven't done it tons and tons, so my spatial awareness of it in terms of how the map is not fantastic. Okay, I can't see any other chests nearby. I do not want to risk getting caught, so I'm going to play it safe. And we're going to head back towards the end boss area. I don't think I need to wait for it either. I think I can just get there and jump straight in on the basis that most of the map is now, you know, where I've been. Everything else is, you know, pretty much blocked off. I'll just head over there and see what we get. Definitely need to pick up some ammo on the way, so we'll prioritize that. We didn't really go off to the left, sorry, to the right here. So let's just do that.
I do not wish to feel
the cane on the move. Come on, we need a nice amount of SMG ammo for the boss. Just ignore those guys. Oh, getting a little bit close there. Nice Captain Scarlet style. Ooh. Wowza! Nice Captain Scarlet style box. Oh, look, this is where I came down. This is where I started, and there's a legendary right next to me. Crazy.
So I'm taking
nice. Got some XP to speak of. More ammo boxes there. I don't think I can get... I'm not sure if I can get locked out of the boss room if I don't get to it before the murder cane gets me. That might be a thing. okay. I was just thinking, what on earth does that mean? Let's try and take these guys out, see if we get anything for this.
The eye of the murder king.
Nice and easy on this level. I don't think really the developers were expecting for people to be doing this too much at level 18. I think it's more intended for end game. Not that it feels hugely different. I can't remember if I get something bonus-wise for taking out these roaming guys or what, but these are effectively the anointed from the... I should say that, am I? The anointed from the campaign. Just something slightly different for some reason. I'm not sure why they didn't just use them as the anointed. They could have had an increased chance of getting anointed drops, maybe. Something like that would have been cool. I can get ammo here anyway. Or I can't. Whatever the case may be. I guess I don't really need too much of this, so let's get rid of some of it. I can't remember how many enemies we have to deal with down here. Must be able to do better than that. I've just got my SMG on, so I don't need an SMG anyway. Lots of SMGs. Okay, so those are basically similar. That one's got the two fang style effect. And I am pretty lazy. That pistol is doing pretty good work. I'm not sure if a shotgun's going to be better. I've already got sort of two there that are similar-ish. Actually, no, I'm not going to run that. What's the shotgun options I've got? Let's do that, because that might be able to get me out of a bind if I end up going down. Sorry, I should have checked my shield there. I'll stick with the bigger one. Yep, okay. Oh, wait, that was... Yeah, probably better to have the radiation. Gets a little debuff. Okay. Well, wish me luck. That's to determine whether we get to keep our goodies. He is totally shielded. Oh no, there we go. I'm wasting my ammo. I'm trying to keep a lot of these squishies around, just so I've got the opportunity to get up if I need it. Having the mixer burns on this spinner is potentially ideal, because it's going to have helped me get through the shield, and then it's going to help me get through the yellow layer. Probably be fine for like normal health, but I can switch to something else at that point. But because he has a blue shield, a yellow shield, and a red shield, you have quite a cocktail of elemental types that you need to account for. I think I'm missing quite a lot of those because it's quite slow projectiles coming out of this one. So now he's lost his pet. He's on the ground like a normal enemy. We might be in luck here. This might be alright. Right, we're into the normal health. Try and keep this one squishy. Oh no, I've got two. Health's low. Let's go for it. Switch to the shotty. That's actually not very effective. We're better sticking with the... oh no, we're just going to go with it, just in case I go down. There we go. Nice. And that killed them. And I've ended up with way too many legendaries now. Burning, gratifying, hotfoot Teddy. Not that used to the guns from down here either, so I'm not clear really on what is what, but we are well equipped now, better equipped than we should be, but we're just playing this playthrough for fun, so it's just going to help us have a nice smooth sailing. Okay, so here's our final deposit box. So anything that I got from there now, I have to get in here. So you know, if you got a whole ton of gear, you couldn't actually get it all out anyway. And this is actually going to be pretty ridiculous, I think, going into the rest of stuff. What else have I got here? I'm not even going to give myself a last piece. That obviously is fantastic as it is.
Chewing on it for now.
And now we just back to Sanctuary, I guess. How do I collect my stuff? I guess it just pop up in my pocket.
Ready to go?
Oh, I need to do my lootogram as well. Still not done that. Okay, so... Oh. Haha! Did I just choke this? How? Oh, maybe they're going to go to my vault. I don't think I've got any room in there though, so... Oh yeah, 105 items. So... Holistic the Butcher, where did I get that? I guess I must have had it already. Oh, and I got 2 of those in there. Alright, well, we're going to take some of these guns and just be a ridiculous legendary person. I mean, I guess I'm going to take it. I'm going to try not to be too naughty. We're going to try and only use 2 legendaries at a time, which is, you know, tons. You shouldn't... Until you're, like, really far in the game, you shouldn't really need to be running, like, just tons of legendaries. So that's an AR, and that's the shotgun. I'm not sure what this one is either, so let's go with those, the cool kind of alien types. I'm not going to let myself have a pickup gun if I've got stuff this powerful anyway. So let's just stick on that pistol. I feel like I changed that artifact at some point. I don't think I'm meant to be running a green one. Sometimes you can accidentally switch out stuff when you're trying to pick stuff up, because if you hold X rather than tap it, you can switch to the item in your hand, which means sometimes you can accidentally goof things up. That may not be the case for most humans, but it is possible, because I do it all the time. What have we got? Side quest E. I don't want to go on to the Neon Arterial just yet. Bad reception. Ah, yes. Claptrap needs his antenna sorted. He looks very weird like that. We're just going to go and see Earl first. Get this lootogram turned in. Which I think they've ruined the joke on this, so I'm going to then have a moan about that.
Just buy something already.
Oh, okay, well, good. It was a white. That's the thing it should be. It should just be a trash gun. Because the whole joke is that that's how the Cryptarch is in Destiny. Or in Destiny 1, you had that a lot. You'd have, like, what you thought was going to be a really good engram. You go to the Cryptarch, who sort of translates your gear for you, shall we say. And he would just ditch you with some complete piece of rubbish. And it was incredibly annoying. But now, in retrospect of that, and being in Borderlands, which just makes a joke of everything, you know, getting a fancy-looking item, handing it in, and getting a trash gun is a good laugh, so... okay, right, bad reception. I feel like this is a Pandora mission, which is good. We can go do a little poking around on Pandora. We're in and out of there first time round. Go back to the droughts. Have a little sip on the tea. I'm surprised this moustache is sort of stuck on 2 bits of my face, and it keeps jiggling around. And you know those things you used to get you through at the window, and it would like crawl down the window. So the moustache is kind of doing that. It keeps grabbing different places, but it's doing some work. I guess I did that. That's good. Oh, just check that machine. Always good to check. And I don't know where this carbuncle comes from. I think it's a blue rarity gun. But for some reason people seem to think that it's okay.
Yes, to the bloodletting.
Right.
The bloodshed.
So that's what this gun does. Deploys 3 guns that just follow around and kill everything for you. That's quite handy. For a moment I wondered what on earth was going on there. Everything real squishy, easy to kill round here.
Formidable obstacle.
Because it is the start area and we have gone up a few levels, so all of these guys are fairly squishy. However, I think there's also a hammerlock bounty. There's an animal that Hammerlock wants us to take out down here, perhaps. And that one might spawn level appropriate. These guys are still going. I thought they were gonna... Right, okay, so if I switch gun, they disappear. Good to know. What does this gun do? Oh, this is a... This is a flamethrower. That probably is very appropriate for dealing with Varkids. Varkids definitely give me the impression of needing to meet a flamethrower. Not to mention Tinks.
Climb up there and destroy it. Now destroy that echo transponder. And pick up the antenna. That looks just like my old antenna. Can't go wrong with a Claptrap Classic. Yeah.
Cool, this sort of the normal lasery noise is kind of going with this. There's actually quite a long range on that fire as well, comparative to what I imagined it might be. And that was just my mission gun. What was specific about that? Oh no, it's not a mission gun, it's just a tatty old blue. No problemo.
Lavender Crawley is the matriarch of the Crawley family.
See, okay, so we got level appropriate there. I'm going to see if these guys can do the work for me. I'll let them work it out. So while they're doing that, I can still fire my gun as well. So, and are they staying out? And when I'm reloading, I'm also getting an explosion of that. So this gun's doing quite a few different things. So that's very cool, especially for lazy people like me. I like their little top hat on the Crawley Varkid. Oh, it's a green hat now. Yes, I think I'm going to like this gun rather a lot. Matty Crawley. Wow. Matty Crawley.
I imagine that's not the last we've
Well,
seen of the Crawley
that was a
family.
nice, easy, free level, thanks to my guns. I wonder what... like, if they can actually get broken, or whether that's something I have to turn them off, which seems... I suppose it's not overpowered if they're not doing the damage, but I don't know, they seem to be doing pretty reasonable damage. Wow, that flies really far as well. However, you do have to put up with the noise of them flying around. That's pretty cool. Dark Army summons an army of drones. On reloads, drones have increased damage. Okay, and gain the elemental damage type of the weapon for a short time. Thrown weapon explodes shortly after impact. That is very cool. Nice. Okay, let's carry on looking for Claptrap's goodies. Where are these on the map? Okay, so they're around the corner. There's probably a little bit of a benefit if I fast travel back, but I can't remember what was in this cave, so... Okay, nothing. Just a bit of ammoing. Ah, no, there's a Iridian text that we'll have to come back to at some point.
Strange shapes. Clearly intentional.
So, I'll do a video on that at some point as well when I get far enough in the game. I'll try and do all of the Iridian texts and locations. Still got this pet build on, but I don't know, I think probably about halfway through the playthrough as well I may do a respec and try and put that more into maximizing my my crit output, my sniper output, because that's my favourite way to play, is the invisibility and get the bonuses and try and do the real hard hitting shots. But for now we'll keep the pet. So still got the opportunity. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm using those as well at the moment. I forgot to use those. So I got bats, I got grenades, I got robot gun minions. I got everything. The full pack. The flak pack. What antenna to go with is going to be part of this as well. Oh, do I need a card for this? That's a bit mean. You have to have a car. I'm surprised I didn't put a ladder or something there just to give you the accessibility, but I think maybe that's part of the early game stopping you from going where they don't want you to.
Scary electricity. There's gotta be a way to shut it off. Oh, a spork might look nice. I'll rinse it off later.
Spork is perhaps getting my vote at the moment. There was 2 points, and I still didn't do what I was doing. I'm using the map so that I can get my vehicle. Go over there.
Down there. See if you could open that door somehow.
As I'd said in one of the previous episodes, I was pretty happy that the new voice actor for Claptrap is actually pretty good fun. But I absolutely, at the moment, despise the casting they've done for the movie. Everything about that just looks terrible, and like, I don't mind Jack Black in some stuff, but Jack Black is pretty boring as a character because he's just always Jack Black, and the idea of him playing Claptrap is just, it just sounds bad. I can't imagine Jack Black doing anything other than Jack Black, which means that it'll be Clap Black, which that's not the character that Claptrap is at all. It's a very different kind of comedy and kind of quirkiness. But money, I guess. I'm not sure entirely what the difference in age between Lilith and Kevin Hart is. Lilith and Kevin Hart. Kate Blanchett and Kevin Hart, which would be Lilith and Roland, but I feel like Kate Blanchett's got to be like 20 years older. And that's still on the basis that Kevin Hart is a lot older than he looks. Oh, hello.
Your cordial greeting has me uneasy.
Kevin Hart
for some
is
reason.
like 44,
Not, friend. I am keeping the voice
and he
today.
looks more like
With this bunny
34.
cap atop my
Kate
head.
Blanchett looks
I require
pretty much
that metal headpiece.
age appropriate, which is
Oh, no.
Like
I
in her
couldn't possibly
60s?
part with it. Not right now. You'll have to destroy the mind control transmission dishes first. There.
I'm not sure where the period of time with that is meant to be either, because a lot of the characters are mixed. It seems like there's a lot of characters from Borderlands 1, but then everyone they're casting seems like they're older, except for the odd one here or there. I wasn't listening. Can deal with that.
I can feel the mind control releasing its hold.
Oh, right. I remember.
Yes, keep destroying the dishes so that I can finally be free of the voices.
So like wiggle around is
Now I am free.
a bit more than it should be. Excellent.
Yes, we're free of those horrible calming voices. I can finally be the skin cupcake.
Well, he's dead. Now pick up that hat.
Did you guys do that?
Shiny. That hat
I was
would
gonna
make
give
me
him a
the
chance
talk
at
of
least.
town. Those snooty aristocrats couldn't kick me out of their fancy galas anymore.
Okay, let's go check out the shack.
Hey, I bet there's something in there we can use. Check it out.
No. Reload.
Ready to go?
You'll have to get under that thing somehow.
I mean, ooh. Pretty close that time. I know that it's not meant to be done like this, but I'm just curious.
If you ask me.
I feel like I could be getting in there.
You can make it through. I believe in you. Just still slide.
Oh. As always, doing the wrong thing. Oh. And just to further example that point,
We've got some good options,
see,
recruit.
I know what I'm doing.
I am out.
Cool. Why is it giving me? Why is it giving me waypoints? Oh, it's just the fast travels. That's fine. Which I don't need to do it like that, but we will. Well, the moustache is still holding on for dear life. It's done pretty good. I think Claptrap should be down in the cargo bay. Now, what one to give him?
Recruit, you're just in time. I'm about to install this core and speech processor I found to turn on my new Claptrap robot friend.
And by turn on, I mean power. And by new friend, I mean bestie for the restie. I don't have to be alone anymore.
Greetings! I am a VR0N1CA telecommunications bot. But you can just call me Veronica.
Wait, your core is from a B-class telecommunications bot? I thought your model was discontinued by Hyperion after the runaway success of Echo 1. That means you're the last of your kind. Like me.
Nice to meet you too!
Recruit, you've got to find more parts for Veronica. She's special, and by special I mean there's no one else like her, and she deserves the best salvage we can pry off cold dead Claptrap Unit's hands.
Damn straight!
Do what I can, my friend.
What a spread! I can't decide. You gotta choose for me, recruit. But beware, you hold my very aesthetic in your hands. Now, complete me. I think I'm picking up some radio broadcasts on this thing. Ah, now I can poke things with my head, just like I always wanted. And now I've got shade wherever I go. Shiny cap for a shiny clap. Hot damn, I look fancy. Can't go wrong with classic style.
Ooh, you know, I definitely think I prefer the classic one the best, but in the interests of a bit of fun, we're gonna go with the spork.
I bet you are.
Actually, no, let's leave that. Let's leave the coat hanger. A little bit of a different profile. And last time when everything went sideways, I was just doing a little fashion change, ready to take on Tyrene, and we've burned through that a bit now, but doesn't feel quite right. And we're gonna go a bit hardcore on this one. Got some serious mission ahead of us. Ooh. You're right, doesn't look right. Well, that's kind of fun. That'll do. I don't need to do anything with that. Would like it to stop pinging at me though. Get rid of that. There you go. Get rid of those. Cool. Okay, well we've just done a little bit more. Some little side things, some other parts of the game to have a look at. You know, managed to sort Claptrap out and give myself some new threads. And the mustache has managed to last, so maybe it would make its whole way through your party. I kind of don't think that it would, considering that I'm sitting still in a very moderately temperatured room, not really... You know, I'm not having much fun, you know, I'm not laughing or smiling at a party. You're going to be like, or something like this, and it's not going to last as long, but it's done better than the other ones, so we got one moustache left, so I might save that for a very special occasion, or someone else if there's some more Rhys stuff down the line, but for now, thank you very much for joining me for this continuation of our Borderlands 3 playthrough. I hope you had a lot of fun. If you did, please do support me in all the standard YouTube ways. And I will catch you next time, Guardians. No rest for the wicked. Peace.